On today's Arizona Daily Mix, brisket, ribs, pork, and more. We are following our nose to Prescott for some irresistible barbecue.
Plus, the Arcata neighborhood just got a little sweeter thanks to this adorable pop-up bakery.
And if you are struggling with frizz and flyaways during the monsoon, humidity, hairstylist Brenda Dussault has some styling tips. We've got that and much more, and it all starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Brad Perry.
I'm Teresa Strasser. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining us here on CW7. We've got a great show.
We sure do. We're going to jump right into it because we got so much going on here. And summer heat is still here, so I suggest a day trip up to Prescott where you can get some yummy barbecue. If you love barbecue and you love whiskey, Doc Barbecue and Whiskey is the place to be. And I'll tell you, Damien, this looks so delicious. But let's talk about this location right here on Whiskey Row.
You know, when the location became available, the most important thing about this was the idea of we have such incredible weather here. So the idea was we needed a patio. We're big on the patio, the outdoor weather, the beautiful temperatures up here. So we wanted a patio out here on Whiskey Row. We have the only patio that's actually on here. And then we added the bar.
I know, and I love that. It feels like stepping back in time when you come in here because Doc's is kind of like a tribute to
Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he spent a little time here. Big Nose Kate is buried here. A lot of people don't know that. So a little history, and you know, I think we wanted to kind of make it. You wanted to be respectful of Prescott, and you want to be respectful of the history of Prescott, and that was so we kind of tried to tie that all in together.
Yeah, well, I'll say the food looks amazing here, and so let's talk about that because we got to start with those who want something a little light, and that's the salad.
We have a Southwest salad here, and you can have any protein you want, or you don't have to have protein on it. But this is the chicken, and it's all smoked. To me, to perfection. It's just it's a great seasoning.
All right, the burgers.
This is a Western bacon cheeseburger, but very popular burger. One of the more popular burgers.
I like that. Now we got to come over to what Doc's Barbecue and Whiskey is all about, and that is the barbecue, the smoked barbecue. You got a nice big smoker out there.
Well, we have two, and those are M&M 2000s. Those are rotisserie. We use pecan wood, and it's aged pecan. And the reason you want an aged wood because it burns slower. It kind of goes into the briquettes, kind of, it chunks up instead of just going straight to ash. So the wood is important for doing a 12 or 13 hour smoke, and that's what a lot of this is done. It's very slow, low and slow. The brisket's amazing. Wait till you try the turkey. It's incredible. The ribs, I think, are probably the best in town. Not that many people are doing ribs, but I think they're that good.
They're that good. But you pass over the brisket. Let's not pass over that because seeing it, really cut open and watching the juices come out, knowing that it is something that's delicious and ready to go.
Ready to go. So, again, it's a long process, and a lot of people, when they're doing barbecue, you have to understand it is a long process to get to that point because it's not only just smoking for 12 to 13 hours, you also want it to rest for up to 12 hours. A good 12-hour rest is about perfect before it gets served.
I love it. And the thing I love too is that you can either have the different sauces on it or by itself because they do also pretty much marinate it very nicely, especially the burnt tips that are amazing. And then the sides. I'll tell you right now, you're going to pretty much just want to come in and get sides here. Come on, the macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese is amazing. Loaded potato salad, very, very popular. And the coleslaw. The coleslaw is perfect. It's creamy. It's a very nice. They're good sides. Yeah. They're really, really good sides.
Got the bread over there. The toast ready to go to
Texas toast is amazing. It's Parmesan crusted garlic. It's amazing. It's incredible.
So, and then we got to talk dessert. Look at this. This is definitely on your own or share with somebody, but I'll probably go on my own. But down here, what's this one?
This is a chocolate brownie pudding. The most popular one that we have, dessert we have, is probably banana pudding. And there are chunks of banana in there. There's a sliced banana. You got the wafers in there. That's very, very popular. And then we have our peach crisp. which is also very good.
That's looks so delicious. And we mentioned the bar part here too. You guys actually have all the classics from the old fashioned to maybe even those who don't drink a Shirley Temple.
Sure, we can get water, coffee. We have it all. We also have our. If you buy this mug, it's $20, and every time you bring it back, you get a $5 beer refill. So $5 of any beer, as long as you have the mug. So that's a kind of good deal. And it's kind of a fun thing to have, you know.
I like it. This is perfect. It's Doc's Barbecue and Whiskey up on Whiskey Roll. Got to bring the family in and to enjoy some awesome, incredible food. So stop on by.
Would you get married at summer camp? We'll explain the trend, and we've got some inspo that's coming up later in the show.
But first, ladies, we've got tips for defrizzing your hair during the monsoon when the mix returns.
We're so glad that you're watching CW7 Arizona today. Be sure to check us out online as well. See the trending stories that you need to know, program information, and so much more. It's all good over on CW7AZ.com. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Dussault Hair Studio.
Well, guess what? I am here with master hairstylist Brenda Dussault. And why do you need her today? Well, because it's humid and all of us are going to be dealing with frizzy hair. Welcome to the show. Of course, some people get frizzier than others.
Yes. Yes.
Why? What's causing it?
So there's a few reasons why we get frizz. First of all, our monsoon, as you can see, which is seasonal. So it's kind of nice we don't deal with this year round, right? Over-processed hair, meaning too much chemical on the hair, over-drying the hair, that can cause frizz as well. And then obviously just having a natural texture that's a little more causes
curly,
coarseness or frizziness. Yeah. So those are kind of the main reasons why. So I want to go over a few techniques and some tools that can help you kind of control that frizz. So in our little model Charlotte here, as you can see, we have this one side. I did this one side all up. We're going to reveal that in just a moment. But on this side, I want to show you this front section here. We actually applied some product to her hair. We applied this wonderful product over here on this side, which is Dream Coat from Color Wow. It is an anti-humidity, lasts through 3 shampoos, right? This side, I wanted to show you what the difference is when you use a product versus you just use very little or very nothing. We got most of the frizz out, but you can still see there's some flyaways in here.
Yep, I see it.
So if you can't use more expensive products like this, heat and tension will help smooth the hair. And I want to show you really quick with my iron. That's on, and I have it at a good heat because she has a little bit thicker, coarser hair. So what you want to do is
That's a compliment, Charlotte.
Yes, it is. So as you can see, you want to smooth the hair as you're sliding down the barrel. This creates the heat and the tension that you want, and as it comes out, see the difference? It creates shine, creates smoothness compared to this. So that's what heat and tension can do. Now you can also get the heat and tension not with just a heat implement like a flat iron, like a curling iron, and I tend to like a curling iron because I get a little bend with it at the same time, whereas a flat iron can tend to be exactly what it says, a little too flat. So I tend to like this, and it's a little more modern. But I want to show you something on a blow dryer end, which can also create a lot of smoothness. This is the brand new Dyson, right? It has a nice, soft, sleek handle. It's much more lightweight, but what it comes with, and it's magnetic, is this smoother. So if you do have something like this, and I'm going to show you because we did it with this side.
Okay.
We're going to pull this down, and we're going to show you what it was like when I used the Dyson blow dryer on it. And then I brushed it out, used a little extra heat with it, and you can see the difference in how smooth and shiny it is. So you can use a combination of a blow dryer with like a smoother like the Dysons have, which is really pretty new technology and really good technology. And you can comb through it, you can add shine, or you can do something where you don't have as much time, you just use a curling iron with very little time to blow dry, and you can smooth it out that way. But the thing that I love the most about what I've done here is on Color Wow, because they really do have some great smoothing techniques here. This is a product, and what it is, it's for right after you get done with your heat styling. You're going to put it in your hands. You're going to emulsify it in your palms like this. and you are literally going to run it through. It adds shine, as you can see, and it smooths down all the remaining flyaways and frizz throughout the hair. You work it through for about a minute. This is a wonderful brush I have here from Dyson, and you can brush
Well, they make
through.
brushes too.
They make brushes too, and I love this brush. It's so easy on the scalp and so easy
All
on the
the
hair.
girls want the Dyson.
Right.
Am I right, Charlotte?
Yeah, I really do.
She's in a sorority, so it would get stolen.
Yes, and she came in with really naturally curly, super frizzy. So the transformation
Stunning.
is quite real. Now I have a couple of pictures I want to show you, because you can go full bore and go a full-on keratin treatment, and that's going to be from a line sort of like Global Keratin. And on the photo you can see with the blonde hair, and then also another with really long hair. This is a treatment that you do in salon, and it lasts for about 3 to 6 months depending on how much you shampoo. And these are after products to support the treatment that you have. It has Javexin in it. It's a natural smoother, and so you have your serum and you have your mask if you want to do something while you're in the cleansing routine. This is something for a little bit after. So you can do just styling, you can get a little more in salon, which after. And then we have an oldie but a goodie, a spray-on shine that a lot of people used to use. It's not as
I remember
modern
that.
yeah, but it still works really well. Some people prefer it. But you want to also have a brush like this, which has bristles with it, and then also the brush that I was just showing you. And all of these things, and you can kind of choose which ways you want to go, how you want to remove frizz. But you just remember, heat and tension are one of the best things you can do to remove it. A great product with smoothing elements to it, and
Thank you.
Yeah, and just
Thank
priming it really
Charlotte, your hair looks bouncy, it's shiny, it's gorgeous.
you're trouble, thank you.
Brenda, I should say, Brenda was kind enough to do my hair this morning. If I may just call attention to today's look. I love
Right,
it.
look
It's
how pretty it
beautiful.
is. I know, it's
If you want to
gorgeous.
go see Brenda, she's in North Scottsdale. Brenda Dussault, she's on social media.
Yeah. Instagram, Brenda_Dussault, and then my
Exactly.
website, Brenda.cc. That's how all the information is right there.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Charlotte.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Dussault Hair Studio.
Coming up, craving something sweet? See where you can find this pop-up bakery around Arcadia and Scottsdale. That's next. There's nothing better than fresh baked goods, and that is what Baked by Grace is doing with her bake stand. Grace, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Okay, this is pretty cool, pretty awesome here. So I was reading in that you have a pop-up like bake store in a way in your neighborhood. How'd this all come about?
Yeah, so I've been baking for a long time, and I wanted a way that wasn't necessarily custom orders, that people could try my cookies, cupcakes, everything. And so I've been seeing this, and I kind of came up with the idea of how I wanted it to look. It just goes right outside the house, which is nice, that it's convenient. It's on the self-serve system, honor system. People just pay, grab what they want, go. And it's been nice. We've had a lot of people that come every single time it's out, so it's been good feedback, and just trying to switch up what's there every time. So like right now, muffins, cupcakes, cookies, but flavors, the items change. It just depends.
I like it. And what I like is that you're bringing a Midwestern feel to the Arcadia Scottsdale area, because you just moved here from Iowa.
Yeah, it'll be a year coming up, and so this has been a good way to meet other people in the community, and then also share, you know, my bakery and that it's home based. So it's good to spread the word that way as well.
Do people come in and kind of like give you like ideas or tips or even request things?
Yeah, there's been a lot of the custom orders have come with like, okay, this is the flavor I want, this is what I want, and so then it also has been well received at the stand, and so that's kind of helped as well. Different flavors of things people have kind of recommended as well, so that's been nice just to hear, okay, this would do well.
And I like you have like cookies in here, you have everything, you open them up and everything's fresh and ready to go. Now the thing is, how do you keep this stocked?
Yeah, so it can go quick on certain days, especially in the mornings when there's now school's back, it goes a lot faster, but I just, again, it's right in front of the house in the corner, so the nice thing is I come out, can frequently throughout the day refill it, and then I kind of know from there. And I've met a lot of people that way as well. When I'm out there refilling it, they're visiting, and you know, it's nice to kind of meet them in person as well.
And isn't it really cool that you have the honor system and people are using it? Because I like where it's like, I don't have cash, but you have the Zelle, the
Absolutely.
Venmo, or cash thrown in there.
Yeah.
And I feel like people do that more if you know,
Correct.
instead of being at a store or something.
Yeah, it's been very well received. Again, the neighborhood's great. The community's been very helpful with getting this going. A lot of people to thank for like the support and sharing it, especially through social media. That's really helped. So I've always appreciated that. And yeah, it's nice to have positive feedback.
So this is so cool, Grace, that you're doing this, and especially at this time of year, with kids heading back to school, but also seeing like businesses that can grow from this.
Absolutely.
Now, do you eventually want your own store, or do you like doing this here?
I don't know. I love doing it out of my house, the flexibility of it. And then I think this has been the good in between for now of like, okay, I have something that people are coming to and I can have it stocked, but it's also not necessarily a storefront. Just with long term, it'd be nice with more space, more ovens, things like that. But for now, I love it out of the house.
And I have to say, this, I tell you, pop-up stand looks amazing. You designed it, but you didn't build it, did you?
No, I did not build
Who built that?
My boyfriend did.
He did a great job. This is really good.
Yeah.
Okay, now, if people want to actually find you, where can they find you at on social media?
Instagram's the best place, and my Instagram's just bakedbygrace.co. So on there is where I post, okay, the schedule. I try to do it a month in advance so they kind of know what the next month will look like, but typically it's Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays, and then I do it like 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., so it's a pretty long day. People just come and go. There's parts that are busier, but that's where I keep everything. I post about new items, some custom orders that I'm currently doing, things like that.
I like it. And then, of course, if people want to get you for special occasions, all they got to do is do the same thing? Just
Absolutely.
contact you?
Yeah, I have a few weddings this week and some other events, so those keep me just as busy as the stand does. So it's also been nice. People get to try items before committing for an event. You know, they've had it at the stand, which is nice.
That's great. All right, it's Baked by Grace. You got to check it out on social media. Also, you can head over to our website, cw7az.com, to find out more about getting some fresh baked goods.
Coming up, do you like a good game night? See where you can choose from over 8,000 board games. And pair with a cocktail. That's coming up next.
Welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There's still so much more to come on the show,
including our top story of the day.
Our top story of the day is about teens using AI for mental health.
A lot of teenagers are doing it. For one thing, Brad, it's very available. It's 2 in the morning, it's 3 in the morning. You can always ask your chatbot a question about a friendship or something else that you're struggling with, but experts are now very concerned that maybe it's not a great idea for teenagers.
Yeah, because they're using like the Chat GPT and not a mental health AI app. To ask some of these questions, and they're saying like at 2 o'clock in the morning isn't really a good time to be asking for help because the AI doesn't really understand. Like they're looking, at 2 a.m. they must be out partying or whatever. You know, let's give them some advice on this, but it might not be the right advice. So they're asking parents to really talk with their kids about them, teens to start checking on what they are asking AI, and to just really pretty much find a human to talk with if you are having mental health problems.
Now, some teenagers are saying that they find it very helpful. They can talk about things that feel private. But on the other hand, we're all just doing an experiment in real time. Like, none of us really know how this is going to end up. So, of course, experts are saying to be aware of what your kids and teenagers are doing on their phones and to create some kind of guardrails around the time that they spend with their chatbots.
Yeah, all right, that's our top story of the day. If you want more details, head on over to our website, cw7az.com, or scan the QR code you see on the screen.
If you're looking for something fun to do indoors where the AC is as cool as the vibes.
Yeah, Snakes and Lattes has more than 1,000 board games plus food and drinks, so check out your new favorite spot for game night.
We are a board game and bar restaurant based out of Toronto. In Canada, the actual game Chutes and Ladders is called Snakes and Ladders. So it's a little bit of a play on that. So we are a board game bar and restaurant here in Arizona. have over 1,000 board games for everybody to play. To play the board games, it's only $6 per person. You can come in, access our game wall of over 1,000 board games. At this point, I feel like we're at 1,100. We're always adding new arrivals all the time. But you pay the game fee, you can play as long as you'd like, stay as long as you'd like.
If you ever come in and you're not sure what type of game to play, or if you need any suggestions, we have our game librarians on staff. I'm actually one of those, which is really cool. We have a really vast knowledge of board games, from party games to strategy. We know a lot, and we try our best to learn them for you guys. So if you have questions about how to play the games, or if just need suggestions on them, we have a plethora of knowledge for it.
We're full of all different types of experiences here at Snakes. In the daytime, in the morning, we definitely have a lot more families and coming in, playing those nostalgic board games that everybody likes playing. But once we get into the late night hours, where some of the grown folk like to come out, we like to turn up the vibe a little bit more. We like to play those risque board games, things like Tapple, things like Telestrations After Dark. We have the music playing a little bit louder, so we are a one-stop shop for everybody. It's a whole atmosphere thing. You have people that are playing, very hard strategic games that are like 1v1, and so that you see them really concentrated. But on the opposite side of the restaurant, you can find 10 people playing one big board game like Telestrations or Hues and Cues, probably our most popular title. And people are competitive. It's nice seeing how people can get so aggressive with their family and friends playing all these different styles of board games.
Some of the food and beverages that we offer here at Snakes and Lattes, we have a lot of really yummy comfort food. So all the way from burgers and pizzas to bowls and salads. We have a lot of good appetizers as well. We also are a full bar and coffee, so we have lots of delicious lattes. We have delicious cocktails and mocktails that are all themed around different board games that we offer. Like our Exploding Kitten, based around the board game. We have the Calico, which is going to be like a horchata type of style drink. It is really, really delicious. We also have all of our lattes, so we can do classic lattes, cappuccinos, cortados, anything like that. We have our happy hour here at Snakes and Lattes. That is going to be Monday through Friday, 2 to 6. And then we also are going to have our After Dark, our Snakes After Dark version, which is going to be on Fridays and Saturdays, 9 to 2. And those are going to be drink deals and food deals. We have a lot of really, really cool events here at Snakes. Like, we have general trivia that happens every single Wednesday, and that's just general knowledge for anybody that wants to come through. We also have our themed trivias that are going to be different pop culture and icons. So if you're a really big nerd about stuff, we have that for you. We also are going to have a lot of cool events coming up. We have puzzle tournaments and different things on the out. So we're on Instagram, TikTok, and our website, Snakes and Lattes Tempe.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by World Vision.
August 19th is World Humanitarian Day, a day the UN set aside to honor aid workers. In the height of hurricane season, it is a timely moment to talk about protecting vulnerable children and families. Joining us is actor Christopher Palaha, who's partnered with World Vision for several years and who you'll also see this fall in the new series American Hostage alongside John Hamm and Giovanni Ribisi. Christopher, thank you so much for being here.
Well, hi, Teresa. Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Good morning. You've worked with World Vision for a while. What first drew you to that partnership?
It was an interview that I saw with Bono from U2, and he was talking about the different organizations that he contributed to, and World Vision was one of those. And then I worked with Meghan Markle, and she had just gone with World Vision to Africa and showed me some pictures, and I was like, this looks like a really cool organization. And they are an international Christian humanitarian organization that goes around the world, over 100 countries, and they flood into places that have been impacted by severe weather, climate, fires, earthquakes, hurricanes, political unrest, famine, and they bring food and they bring resources and they bring fresh water and drill wells, and they help children and women and families in places that need help.
Well, you've touched on it a bit, but with hurricane season, what does it actually look like on the ground when a storm hits?
Well, for example, a hurricane hits, and you might get a bunch of news coverage, and you might get all the media and the frenzy, and then everyone kind of takes off. World Vision shows up. They work with local churches to deliver food and meals to families. They create order and timeliness again. They bring resources. They bring boxes of supplies, clothing, books. They just start rebuilding community by bringing community back. And then when everyone else kind of heads off, World Vision stays. They've got the resources to get kind of rooted into those communities. So when Hurricane Helene hit the Carolinas, during that Thanksgiving, they were able to give thousands of turkeys away to families to give them a Thanksgiving dinner. And it really is that boots on the ground idea of rooting in and building community by rebuilding community.
Well, switching gears, you're obviously also an actor. Tell us about American Hostage and your character.
My goodness. In 1977, a guy named Tony Karitsis took a guy named Dick Hall hostage for 63 hours. He wired a shotgun to the back of his head and marched him through the streets of Indianapolis and then held him hostage in his apartment. And he called the local radio station and talked to a guy named Fred Heckman. And Fred Heckman put him on the air, and the entire 63-hour hostage experience was broadcast live over the air for the entire country to hear. And ultimately, Tony Karitsis held America hostage with this act. And it raises a question of who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. And in a day and age where CEOs are being, murdered and people are celebrating the murderers, it's raising really interesting questions. And my guy is Dick Hall. I'm the guy who gets taken hostage. And Giovanna Ribisi plays Tony Karitsis, the guy who is the hostage taker. And John Hamm plays Fred Heckman. It's a really incredible 8-part series. It's going to be on MGM Plus. And it's honestly probably the best written thing I've ever been a part of. It's a really powerful story.
We cannot go wrong with that cast, and what an incredible story. Where can people go for more information on World Vision?
They should go to worldvision.org. They'll get everything they need to know right then and there. And if they want to give, there's a catalog. You can buy bracelets that my wife and I designed, or you can buy a goat, or you can buy water for a new community. It's just an easy way to give and to change the world for good.
Thank you so much. I was wondering if I was going to buy a goat today, and the answer is yes.
Yes, you can.
Thank you so much. Really looking forward to seeing this show, and thanks for all you do with World Vision.
Thank you, Teresa, for having me on the show today.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by World Vision.
Coming up, if s'mores under the stars sounds romantic, see how you can do your wedding at a summer camp when the mix returns.
Looking for more to watch? Download CW7 Arizona Plus on your TV. We've got something for everyone, all on one free app. CW7 Arizona Plus. It's all good.
Summer is wrapping up and wedding season is here. And we're taking a look at a new trend. It's called camp-style weddings.
In the fall, winter, and spring, Friendly Pines has hosted school retreats and camp retreats of all kinds for decades. And camp weddings really started with couples who had met here and people who had a special connection to camp in some way. And when we opened it up to the public a few years ago, what we found is that people love that they can bring their friends and family for the whole weekend, have this entire 130-acre camp to themselves, stay overnight in the cabins, do the camp activities, and of course have their ceremony and reception right in the heart of the Ponderosa Pine Forest. We sell our weddings in packages for the whole weekend. They start at $15,000, and it comes with all of your basic event infrastructure. We've got day of coordinators through our partnership with Starstruck Event Planning. We've got in-house catering, and things like your tables, your lights, and like I mentioned earlier, your lodging for 2 nights, all baked into what we can do for you here. People would choose to do their weddings with us here at camp because we can really maximize the quality time with your guests. This isn't just a quick in and out, pop in and leave in a few hours. You really get to spend the whole weekend together. Everyone can be here on site together for the whole weekend, and there's a lot to do and there's a lot of help. We've been able to refine making the weekend as easy as possible for our couples so that it can be stress-free and they can just focus on enjoying their time with their friends and family. What other venue can your guests go canoe on the camp lake before they come to your ceremony? And you know, we've got so many special things that you can do. You can go to an after party at the bonfire ring and roast s'mores late into the night instead of just having to leave the venue when the DJ ends. You can all stay together in the cabins. We have lovely upgraded cabins for our couples. We've got beautiful getting ready spaces and an abundance of places for you to take pictures and videos to remember the day with such a beautiful backdrop. You can do weddings at Friendly Pines during the fall, winter, and spring months. During the summer, of course, we're running our summer camp. So weekends during those months is when we would love to host weddings. A wedding day is such an intimate experience, and you know, there can be such a pressure on making it this huge production and making sure that everything is digitized and documented and refined in a certain way. And what we offer is a place to have a more casual wedding weekend experience that prioritizes relationships and quality time. You know, camp was a place that was built to bring people together, and it just makes so much sense that weddings would be a natural fit for this space where you're making that ultimate act of togetherness and bringing your family and friends together, you know, into one event as well. Anywhere from 6 months to a year and a half before your desired wedding date is a great time to reach out to us. And really the best way to know if we're gonna be a good fit for you is to give us a call and come schedule a tour with us. We can do private tours during the week or weekends. We've got staff ready to talk to you on the phone or on a virtual call and hear about your vision. And if you're looking for something a little more casual and low pressure to come check it out, we'll be hosting a wedding open house on Sunday, March 1st from noon to 5, where couples can come and tour the site and see what we're all about. Friendly Pines is such a special place to have a wedding. I know personally because I met my partner here. We had our wedding weekend here. My friends and family still talk about how wonderful it was, and I can't emphasize enough how incredible and special it is to have a venue that prioritizes that quality time and making sure that you're getting everything you want out of such a special weekend.
Coming up, we'll get some inspo for the latest design trend that blends vintage and polished Western pieces. That's coming up next.
Looking for more entertainment? Head on over to More Arizona, where you can find more recipes, more sports, and more fun. And if you want more of the Arizona Daily Mix, you can catch a repeat of today's show at 4 p.m. Find more of what makes you smile on More Arizona.
Just because you maybe can't afford a beach house in the Hamptons doesn't mean you can't look like you come from old money. We are talking about the latest TikTok design trend. It's coastal grandma chic. It's Ralph Lauren meets Nancy Meyers, who's a big director, and you're going to show us how it can be done on a budget here at Tattered Nest.
Yes. What we have here, we've put together a display for you. We're trying our hand at this new viral trend, which is Nancy Meyer. And when I think Nancy Meyer, I think feminine, soft, approachable, warm and cozy, grandma's home. And when I think Ralph Lauren, which is what we're marrying the two styles with, I think hard, structured, dark woods. We really tried to bring the two styles together using a lot of dark, moody tones, pairing it with white. For example, these white candlesticks. A little bit of crystal, which is very feminine, if you ask me. Conch?
Yes.
A conch? I'm going with with conch.
I'm giving away that I'm
great
not
debate.
old money by not exactly knowing.
Yeah.
But what I love is you can buy a conch shell for $22.99. You don't need the whole beach house.
Correct.
You can look like you have one, and this
Yes.
display that you've set up is so fun, and it's rich looking, it's aspirational,
Yes.
but it doesn't necessarily cost a lot.
Well, as a woman who did not come from money, and still doesn't really have any. This is wonderful, and that's why I love what I do. I just get to, experience what it is to have a rich, full aesthetic in my home without breaking the bank.
This gives you the sense that you've been invited over to tea by Diane Keaton, and she's going to have on her hats and scarves and gloves, and you're just going to talk about all her movies and maybe her horses.
Sure. Hopefully I can ride one.
Yeah, exactly. Of course you're going to go riding after tea time. That's no question. What the look here is, these items were inherited. They were not
Yes.
drop shipped.
Correct. Not mass produced.
Yes.
Well, if they were, that was in another time.
Right.
But yeah, they are each, they've stood the test of time. So some of these items are going to be very old. They could be considered an antique, 1920s, for example. It's still here. It's older than both of us.
Right, yeah, and definitely a reaction to fast furniture.
Yes.
And some of the things that over the last decade we've seen. People don't want that anymore. They want a sense of history,
I agree.
a story. Your store, 20 local vendors are in here. It's pretty big.
It is. Yeah, we have 3 rooms. The main area that we're in now, we have a smaller suite, and then we also have an upstairs loft.
So if this isn't your vibe, the coastal grandma chic isn't your thing, there's something for you.
Absolutely. We have something for absolutely anybody, whether your style is this. It could be MCM. Maybe you're into brights. Maybe you're into just straight up grandma core. We've got all of that.
The grandma core's been around for a while, and this new twist with the Ralph Lauren, Nancy Meyers is definitely an interesting take on it. But you've been in this business a while, and you know that things are being remixed and trends are being renamed.
Yes.
But the grandma thing has been around.
The core is always the core. That was really profound. But yeah, I think you understand.
The core is the core.
The core is the core.
Because we want to feel like maybe we're at grandma's and we're on a crocheted pillow and there's a bowl of
Yes.
coffee nips nearby and grandma's going to make us a hot chocolate and everything's
Yes.
okay.
Everything is just fine.
Right?
You feel warm and safe and just cozy.
You're going to listen to classical music? Because who's that guy? I feel like that's definitely a composer. Is he
I'm going with
Chopin?
Bach. I have no idea.
Is he Bach? Is he Chopin? We don't even know how to say
It doesn't
conch.
have a label on it.
You know if it's conch or
It's
conch.
conch.
Listen, my people come from a trailer park, okay? I don't know from fancy, but
My people don't know. They just call it a seashell.
It's a shell.
It's a shell.
What about the oil painting?
So this, it's not mine. It's one of my vendors, but it is an original, and it's that chapel in Sedona.
Oh, yes, I recognize it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that chapel's called or what they're religious about.
Cathedral something.
I don't know if it's Catholic. I just know that I've been in there, and I always feel like a surge of just, I don't know, like connectedness
Yes.
to Sedona when I'm there. So I wanted to go ahead and feature that in our
Well, your
Nancy
store is like a vortex. See how I brought in Sedona? It's like a
Well played.
vortex for antique lovers. It's in Phoenix, but it's on Cave Creek Road.
on Cave Creek Road, not in Cave Creek.
And
Thank
don't
you.
try to come on a Monday or Tuesday. Not open.
Not open.
Wednesday,
To Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Our summer hours may vary.
summer hours may vary, so
Yes.
maybe check them out on social media.
Correct. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We have a website. We're on Google, Yelp, all of it. So you shouldn't have a problem figuring it
What's
out.
What's your Instagram account, I should say?
Tattered Nest Vintage.
Tattered Nest
It's the same across all the social channels.
Okay,
Just
so
Tattered Nest Vintage.
Give them a follow, and then, you know what, just be like grandma, okay? You don't have a care in the world, all right? I need some plastic on this if it was my grandma.
Not the plastic.
You know. She knows.
I do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Teresa.
My grandma would be like, don't put your hair oil.
Up to. Coming up, we've got the top summer deals on home essentials right at your fingertips next.
Find CW7 Arizona on all your favorite platforms. YouTube TV, Hulu Plus Live TV, Fubo TV, DirecTV Stream, DirecTV, Dish, Cox, and Sparklight. CW7 Arizona. It's all good. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Best Reviews.
You'd be surprised how little it takes for your home to feel elevated and refreshed.
Ashley Howard is standing by with the best cleaning, kitchen, and wellness must-haves at the best prices in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Ashley Howard. Now, before we start, take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen because we are ready to save big, and you don't want to miss what we have lined up for you today. So let's kick things off with the Naretba Bread Maker. If you've ever wanted to make your own homemade bread without all the work, this is it. From classic white bread to gluten-free, there are settings for every kind of loaf. And it even makes jam. All you have to do is add your ingredients, choose your crust, and let the machine do the rest. No kneading, no guesswork, just fresh, delicious bread anytime you want it. And take it from someone who cannot stay away from the carbs. You need this. Now, if you also need coffee first thing in the morning, then you'll want the Keurig K-Elite single-serve coffee maker. It's so easy to use. Just choose your brew size from 8 to 12 ounces, pop in a K-cup, and go. That's it. A fresh cup of coffee in under a minute. My coffee lovers, this is the secret to a happy morning, I'm convinced. So if it sounds good to you, you gotta get it. Next, relax with the Renpho Iris 3 Eye Massager. Think of it as your personal spa right from the comfort of your own home. It features gentle pressure and vibration that massages your eyes to reduce eye strain, tension, and stress. It also offers gentle heat and cooling options, which are perfect after a long day or night before bed. And it has built-in Bluetooth speakers, so you can relax to your favorite music or guided meditation. It's foldable, portable, and makes a great gift for anyone needing a break. And lastly, the Shark Navigator Lift Away Upright Vacuum. I love this. Its powerful suction tackles pet hair, dust, and debris on every floor type. HEPA filtration locks in allergens, while the Lift Away design lets you easily clean stairs, upholstery, and hard-to-reach spots. It's lightweight, includes all the attachments you will need, and it's easy to store. All right, let's take one last look at today's products, helping you save money. Head to epicdiscounts.com or scan the QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar.
You can find more on the products and where to buy them over on our website, cw7az.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Best Reviews. We're all about having fun, and we want you to come along with us. From dance trends to behind the scenes to a look at some must-try places in the Valley. And we want to share it all with you. Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram.
You're looking at a beautiful shot from our roof cam at downtown Phoenix.
We're right here on 44th and Camelback. You know it. You've been here because you've probably gotten gas at our Circle K, where they make the best coffee in town.
There it is. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Tomorrow on the show, we're pairing wine with Taco Bell for National Pinot Noir Day.
That's right, and we're going to find out which colors are the most flattering for different skin tones and how to use them in both social and work settings.
Yes, plus we're keeping cool this summer while learning how to curl.
Thank you so much for watching the show. We'll be right back here tomorrow, live at 9. Bye.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Best Reviews, World Vision, and Dussault Hair Studio.